Welcome back. Hundreds of people impacted by the KwaZulu-Natal floods won't go to bed hungry tonight. That's because the African Global Networks partnered with the National Lotteries Commission to donate food packs and water tanks to over 500 families in the Ndwedwe municipality. Linda Kutle-Kulu is following the story for us. He joins us now live. Linda, it's so nice to hear that we're starting to see more and more assistance in KwaZulu-Natal, people getting some sense of normalcy in their lives. Talk to us about the humanitarian efforts in the province.
Well, the humanitarian effort, Shahan, it started when the floods had just hit KwaZulu-Natal, and we saw the likes of Gift of the Givers as well as other organizations coming into the area, not just helping in terms of food parcels and all of those things, but they were helping in terms of the search and rescue operations that had been needed in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. We also saw in terms of those official search and rescue operations, as far as authorities are concerned, that there was a coordinated effort with government obviously deploying troops into KwaZulu-Natal, deploying police officers into KwaZulu-Natal, but also we did see some rescue teams from as far as Gauteng, as far as other provinces that came here to help in terms of the need that was there when it came to the KwaZulu-Natal floods. But more than anything, when it's time to rebuild, it's also time for humanitarian efforts to kick in a form of food, in a form of clothes. We do understand that a lot of people in the province we had lost a lot of things. That starts from the lives that were lost. It also goes into the infrastructure damage, personal infrastructure, that would be people's homes that we've seen some of them swept away by the floods, but others, like many officials have been saying today, simply just sinking on the ground because of the wet surface that was created by these floods. So because of that devastation and because of that loss, we have been seeing a lot of coordinated effort when it comes to organizations coming into KwaZulu-Natal and delivering food, delivering necessities, delivering sanitary things that are needed at this stage, as well as clothing. Those are some of the things that we've seen. Yesterday, Dr. Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma, the Kokta minister, was visiting many places that are coordinating all of these efforts, and one of them was a disaster management center in Pietermaritzburg. And those are some of the things where they were checking in terms of their storages, how much they have. So there's really been a lot of effort, especially when it comes to non-governmental organizations that we've been seeing just moving in. Today we were sent a lot of things. One was headed by the MEC of Social Development in the province to say that they would then be helping COSATU and how to coordinate their donations to some of the shelters that had been created. But we also heard that there were pastors as far as from Sentin that had come to the area around Moses Mabhida area. They were also delivering food parcels. So there is a lot of continuing effort in terms of helping those that are in need, that are rebuilding, that still find themselves in shelters. And those are some of the things we've been able to see and observe as we move around the province of KwaZulu-Natal. Relief efforts for the KwaZulu-Natal flood-affected areas continue to pour in from different sectors. On Friday, the African Global Networks, in partnership with the National Lotteries Commission, visited Ndwedwe municipality to assist over 500 families with food, temporary water measures and school uniform.
When you meet these grannies here, they are so appreciative. But also I want to talk in terms of the water supply. We know that a lot of infrastructure has been washed away, so we will also be providing some JoJo tanks to different wards. We are not only going to be here in Ndwedwe, we're moving next week, we'll be doing Umzinyati, we'll also be going to places like Mandeni and Stenga. All of these are the areas that we got from the report from Kokta in the province, as well as these municipalities.
Ndwedwe municipality is among the top hardest hit regions in KwaZulu-Natal, with many residents still living in shelters. Mayor Samuel Mfega says while there's been some assistance for provincial government and NGOs, more still needs to be done to continue to address the needs of flood victims.
We very much appreciate the help we're getting today, because we know that over 400 people today will sleep with something in their stomach, and we will need to appeal to more to private sector, to government, to keep on coming to our municipality, because we are a small municipality. We're not making any profit. We are a municipality that depending on a grant. So when we're getting help like that, it really pleases us, and it gives us a chance to be able to deliver to our people.
The program on this day was not just about handing over relief. It was also about lifting spirits of those who've lost everything. Award-winning gospel artist Sibongwaka Jumbo did exactly that. His performance had everyone in the audience dancing.
Ngendlela abasenzele ngayo into kade singayilindele, ngiyabonga, sibonga kumeya, sibonga uLotho ngendlela esenzekele ngayo ngoba kade singalindele lutho besingazi ukuthi sizothulani ngendlela.
It's these extra efforts by non-governmental organizations that are going a long way. In Indwedwe municipality, we are told there has been relief from provincial government, but it's simply not enough. The municipality is hoping that the partnership with the African Global Networks and the National Lotteries Commission will continue to grow strong for the benefit of those most vulnerable. Lindo Kuhle Xulu, Indwedwe, KwaZulu-Natal.